Okay, okay. Good morning, afternoon, whatever it is. I just hope it's good. But I'm not in control of that, so I hope you're choosing to make it good, whatever slice of day it is. I am Bob Doyle. I was one of the featured teachers in the film and book The Secret, and I facilitate the Evolve Your Excellence program, which is a brain rewiring program. For those of you who recognize that perhaps there's some autopilot wiring going on that's making you make decisions that aren't getting you closer to your goal. So that's how I help people. And when it comes to that kind of change, I want to talk about discomfort and its role in it. Discomfort, oddly, ironically, is both the catalyst for taking on personal transformation and the reason people stop. So there's two different types of discomfort that I want to talk about. And then if we can shine a light on them, and you can see them for their nuances, then you can say, okay, well, when I experience this type of discomfort, maybe rather than retreating, I move ahead. So the first type of discomfort is, hey, I don't like what's going on here. I am dissatisfied with the current conditions of my life. I'm not making enough money. I'm not in the relationship I want. I don't have the job, whatever. Discomfort, right? I don't like this. So you say, I don't want to change it. Ta-da! All right, so that is the catalyst for transformation, right? So then you go out and you say, I'm going to change my life, whether go to the gym or join a program or whatever it is you're going to do. And you start doing it. And then, of course, because you're asking for a change, which is going to go against every bit of the wiring that you have spent decades building, guess what's going to creep up again? Discomfort, right? But this is a discomfort that you need to embrace and move through rather than retreat from. Rather than it being a catalyst to run away, it is an invitation to move forward. Now, it's obvious what the differences are. If you move through that second type of discomfort, you get great benefit, right? Because you get comfortable now with the thing that you're uncomfortable with, the goal, the mission, the growth, the whatever it is. We have to experience discomfort if we're going to grow in a significant way. And most of us are experiencing a great deal of discomfort in some areas of our lives where we're not moving ourselves forward. We're here to grow. We're here to pursue our passions. If there are paths in your life that you know are there but are yet left unexplored, and the reason that they're not explored is because every time you start, you get uncomfortable. I don't know how to do this. How long is this going to take? I don't think I can do it. What if it's not good enough? All that discomfort that has you retreat back to your familiar discomfort. Because see, that first discomfort's automatic. You don't have to work at it at all. It just happens. It's easy peasy. But the second type of discomfort, it takes effort for you to move through, embrace, identify why it's there, expose it for what it is, which is just wiring, and then replace it with something that's going to be more beneficial to you. And that is where I step in and help people who struggle with that part, or who aren't really clear. Well, what is my vision? What do I want to replace it with? How do I move through this freaking discomfort? How do I know it's going to be worth it? How do I know I'm going to achieve what I go for? Because a lot of the discomfort is, I feel this way, and I don't know if I'm going to make it or not. What if I don't? If all the evidence in your life has pointed to the fact that you're not going to make it, that you failed before and you probably will again, then that discomfort is probably going to have you retreat back to the familiar discomfort. But if you can understand just how programmable your brain is and how powerfully it's running the program it's running right now, if you understand that you can replace that program with an equally or more powerful program through time and commitment and consistency and having some tools and guidance and coaching and reflection from the outside so you don't get stuck in your own head, then you can get very excited about your future. So that's what I do here with these weekly trainings. They're free. We've got one tomorrow at noon Pacific. Noon Pacific. Boy, I hope I'm right on that because I just checked it. I'm going to have to check it again. This is the magic of live broadcasting, but I must be sure. And I did check it, and now I'm in my head about it. So I just want to be sure because you deserve to be sure. But it's 9. It's either 9 or noon Pacific tomorrow. Allow about an hour to do this. An hour to an hour and a half, depending on how many people are there and how many questions you have. But the idea is to fully expose. It is noon. Fully expose, or at least partially expose, some of your autopilot wiring that you've got going right now. Maybe you know about some, maybe you don't know about some others. We're going to shine a light on that and show you how you can change it. And I'm going to share with you exactly what the process is that I use with the people in our Evolve Your Excellence program. It's all stuff you can do. by yourself. But I'm going to show you all of that stuff. So tomorrow at noon Pacific time, it's free of charge, obviously. We'd love for you to be there live. Obviously, the energy is different. You can ask questions and so on. But of course, there is replays available for a limited time. All right. Well, I hope everybody has a wonderful week ahead. And I would love to see you on this training tomorrow. Talk to you then.